And so they always do a back to school event. And last year I participated in it, but I wasn't able to participate in it because I got sick. So my daughter did. Of course, it wasn't like I wanted it to be because she was in, she went in, it was hot. She was like, I don't really want to do this or whatever. So I really didn't get to do it like I wanted to do it.
That
Um,
happened to me before. I know what you mean.
So, and I had another one last year too as well. And so when I talked to the lady, I was like, "Well, did SpongeBob show up?" She was like, he showed up, but he was only here for about 10 minutes. They was gone." And which I understand. A lot of kids, it's hot, they don't want to be out there, or whatever. But um, I asked to be on the flyer with him. So I was thinking about doing Paw Patrol. And then the other lady, last year, she had an event. And she was like, "Oh, I wish I would have known. I would have got you." So she reached out to me um, like last month. She was like, "Hey, my event is this day." And then they ended
Okay.
up being on the same day. And then I have a party the same day as well.
That's how it be. That's how I go. That's exactly
So
how I go.
since they're free, I'm just gonna, show up for a little while, take a couple of pictures, pass out supplies or shoes or whatever it is. But I have to be to my party, the one that I'm getting paid for.
Exactly. Exactly. I get you. I get you. I wonder,
So what
can they
I
put you on
also
a
did,
flyer?
huh?
Can they put you on, is it too late to put you on a flyer?
No, I'm actually on the flyer for my boyfriend one. I didn't get on the flyer for the other one. I may can get with her. She sent me something, so I may can add something to it and then just send it out to her and see what she reposted. And what I also did was I just got on Facebook and I offered my services to like 3 back to school community events.
Okay.
And so 2 of them was already taken up because of her, the one in Zuwali, and then my boyfriend one. So nobody really said anything about the third one that I had to offer. I did have somebody ask if they could help out, and I was like, "Well, if you want to be in a costume, I can help. I could have you volunteer for that." And they was like, "Yeah." So just to let them know. So I'm trying to get our 4 Paw Patrol to be at least the one in at my boyfriend one, and then the one in Zuali since it's kind of far out. Just maybe one character.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Yeah, for sure. For sure, collect as many at them free ones. Uh, collect parents and other businesses that's there, and then
Okay.
when they tagging, when they posting, tag each other. I found
Okay.
success in that. Yep. 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 And then I don't know if you heard, on August 11th, I am doing a boot camp. You're already in a group, right?
Yes.
Yep, yep. Okay, so you will get the link, but it's 2 days. I'm going to cover content and social media for mascot owners, and then the second day would be basic movements and everything you can do. Like, I have some of my characters make balloon animals.
Okay.
Just training that gets you through the 45 minutes, which is the max that I
Yeah.
do without a break.
So the max I do is an hour, but they never really keep me an hour.
Yeah.
The max will probably be like you say 45 minutes because after they got their pictures, you sung happy birthday. They like, okay, you can leave. We're done.
Exactly. Exactly. And I changed it to 45 minutes after COVID, because it was just, first, it wasn't
Okay.
nobody at the party, because we
Okay.
was this social distancing and stuff like that. It'd be one kid or two if they were siblings at the party. But then when the world opened up, it was like, we don't need an hour. We don't need an hour. Like, we can get everything done. And as I'm like almost in year 12, I think, I'm like, shoot, 30 minutes. We might be down to
Yeah.
30 minutes. So I definitely get it. I get it.
It was so okay. So I have one coming up. Well, they hadn't booked yet, but they've been asking about it. So they want to do a clown. Now I don't have a clown mascot, but I have the clown. You know where you suit up in the clown, you decorate your face and all of this. Well, anyway, they were asking about like, can you do tricks? I don't really know about tricks or whatever. But did you have any ideas about that?
I got I do have a printout of basic magician stuff that I can drop in a group.
Okay.
I've never did it. I kind of just stuck to like line dancing.
Now see, I ain't no good. I ain't no good at line dancing.
Really?
I hate line dancing.
Okay. So what you doing at the parties?
So I play games.
Yeah.
And well, basically just playing games and taking pictures. That's all they really want.
Oh, what kind of games?
Like pin and tail on a clown or a hula. They play like a hula hoop game where Hello Kitty played the birthday girl, and it was like a hula hoop game. Like you had to take all the cups out of the hula hoop and put them in another one or something like that. So I played like a game like that, but basically mine is just taking pictures.
Yeah. Okay. I get it. That's why I like doing this.
Huh?
That's why I like doing this because I like to hear what other people are doing. And
I do want to kind of what's the word? Add more to it than just taking pictures. But after they get like most of the ones during the summertime have been like water slides. So it's really not much you can do. Which I was gonna try to take my Bluey up a slide and slide down, but that didn't work. Bluey was too big.
Really?
Yes.
Oh,
so
wow.
that they was hyping him up, go Bluey. Shoot, Bluey got halfway up the stairs, and I was like, "This ain't gonna Bluey ain't gonna make it."
He couldn't get down. Oh wow! I got some pictures of Bluey on the slide. Yeah, it probably just depends how wide it is.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. So does the social media for mascots and like actual mascot trainers, do that sound good to you guys? Do you have any questions of where you're at right now? I know everybody's journey is different. If anybody want to,
I do have a few questions.
Yeah.
Okay, so hey everybody, my name is Renata. I'm in Augusta, Georgia. So I'm completely new. I've just been doing a deep dive into your social media and looking at everything Park Play Party. So I had a question about the actual mascot costume. So my thought is that I would be the costume at least initially, but I am 6 foot tall.
Oh wow!
I'm 6 foot. And I don't know if that's going to be a problem. I've been looking at a couple vendors and like the sizing, and it says less than 6 foot. Like it'll say like 5'10" or 5'8". And I'm like, are they being generous? Or is there room to wiggle?
I think so.
Or am I going to look like a giant?
But I wouldn't do 6 feet Minnie Mouse. I wouldn't do Minion, stuff that's like SpongeBob, people like that. I wouldn't personally do. You can get away with it, but I just try to size the person to the character. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So
because go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say like an Elmo, Cookie Monster, Paw Patrol. I don't think that matters, and then anybody else can chime in because I know you guys got mascots too.
So I was thinking about starting with like the Easter Bunny. Like I'm so new, like I need some time to get like the structure right. So I'm thinking to start with like the Easter Bunny. And I saw the Easter Bunny that you had. It's the brown Easter Bunny. I love that Easter Bunny. And that one looks kind of big to me.
Yeah. I'm tall too. I'm almost 5'8". So
okay.
And I've had to get
look, y'all beat me because I'm only 5. So I can fit than most of all of them.
Yeah, yeah. We the talls against the smalls, okay?
Because I had a event in Coshada. It was like a Juneteenth event, and so I needed my son to help me. So he tried to wanted a Paw Patrol. I was like, never mind, don't even worry about it.
He was too tall.
It was too long. Paw Patrol came halfway to his like ankles. So I was like, don't even worry about it.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, I think you should. If you do order somebody like that, you should tell the vendor.
Yeah, tell the vendor, like, can you adjust to this size? Because the vendor that I get most of mine from, he kind of knows my, like, I'll be like, make an extra large because I'm top heavy. So make it like an extra large so I can get into it.
Okay. So I guess I can message you about vendors, but I did see some vendors that did allow for like sizing suggestions or just let them know your sizing if you're kind of outside the typical size. So I guess I can do that as well. I did have another question about, do you think that it would be profitable just to do the seasons, or to maybe start out just doing the season? So, you know, Easter, maybe like Santa Claus and this Claus or something like that.
Yeah, so you definitely don't have to do birthday parties. I know a lady here in Cleveland, Ohio, that just do Christmas, and it's her and her husband. They're black, so they are, you know, the black, because it's mostly white Santa Clauses more than black Santa Claus. So anyway,
Right.
she only does December, and she go up until like 8 a.m. on Christmas morning, but she doesn't do anything else throughout the year. And she's just dressing up as an elf, and her husband puts on the beard. It's not a real beard. Put on the beard and the hat and, you know, the suit, and that's it. And it works for them. So
what do they do? Like, do they deliver gifts or do they just take pictures or?
They come in and take pictures and open gifts with the kids. That's
okay.
it. That's
so is it like an event they put on?
No. They go to people's houses.
Okay.
All night long, all month long, all that. Like, that's it.
Wow.
Any type of party you want them there, but basically they just taking pictures. They look festive and they just taking pictures. So all year she's promoting and telling people, but now she's been doing it so long, she just got returning clients.
Okay, got you.
But that Christmas Eve, all day, all night, up until, you know, 6, 7 in the morning. So I started with a Ninja Turtle because my son was turning 5. He loved Leo and that. So I got it from Alibaba. It came. A family member got in it, and I was like, "Oh, okay, this is cool." But that next, his birthday is December, so when Easter came around, it was like Easter bunny, and I got one like off of whatever local situation it was 10 years ago. I can't remember, but I was booked, and I was like, okay, this mascot thing it sells itself, so you could definitely flourish in the seasons, and you don't have to do birthday parties, or you can concentrate on birthday parties, but you will have recurring customers, and you'll pick up new people because most of us celebrate Easter, most of us celebrate Christmas. Like, yes, it's a win-win.
So I'm gonna tell you about this event that I was trying to do. So we have, I've seen everybody they were talking about in New Orleans. They have this steamboat that you get on, and all the princesses were going to be on there. So a lot of people from the area that I was from, they was like, oh, let's take our kids. So I was like, okay, let me try this here, since everybody from here is going to try to go to New Orleans to do it. So I did the flyers, and I have Moana, I have a Barbie, or she can be a princess, either one. So we have a boat ride here as well. So I was gonna try to do it here. But the thing I got nobody to sign up.
Well,
So I don't know if is there another way I could promote it or
well, how long did you do the promo? Did you say, hey, I'm doing this?
Well, I had a flyer and everything. I think I maybe did it for maybe a month.
Okay. And then was it posted on social media or like where did you
It was
roll it
posted
out
on
at?
social. It was posted on social media. I think I shared it like every day. Then I had other people sharing it. Like when you looked on social media on my timeline, that's all you seen.
Mm-hmm. Was you getting any responses like, "Oh, this
I got a couple. I got a couple of responses, but it just wasn't. It just wasn't a lot. So me and my daughter was talking about it today, and I was thinking about, hey, I just may go with if it's 5 people, I just may go with it.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. If you're not losing money.
It was let me see. The flyer was, I think, if I'm not mistaken, because since it just came on her timeline, so it must have been like last year around the same time. We were gonna do, let's see. It was a mom and daughter experience. So you would get a princess gift bag. You got an opportunity to take a picture with the one of the princess. We were gonna do a meal, music, dancing, and an art activity. So all the little girls had to come dressed as a little princess.
Yeah. Okay, that's a nice event.
So it was like the ticket price, and that included 2 people, was like $75. I don't think that was a lot.
You gotta, with events, you gotta really talk to people, poll them, even the ones that had interest and they didn't buy. Go in their DMs and say, well, we're gonna bring this back. Are we thinking about doing it this month? Will you be attending? And then if they say no, oh well, what else can we do to make exactly
to get you involved?
Exactly.
So how long do you think you need to promote it? Like I thought maybe if we started now and did it in September, that would be enough time.
It just depends. You could go hard from now to September, but this is my mind frame. You know how like Beyonce, any artist, when they start almost a year.
Okay.
And they big brands, right?
Yeah.
They big brands, and she talked about Cowboy Carter for a year, then so it just depends, but you gotta measure it as you're putting it out there. And did you ask about Eventbrite?
I did.
That's a good place to put it.
I just went on. Oh, put it on the Eventbrite.
Put it on there, yes, because people are always looking for stuff to do, and that they might not find you, but they'll see Mommy and Me Princess Boat Ride, and they'll be like, oh, that's. I sold out a New Year's party with all strangers from Eventbrite. So like, just put it on as many platforms as you can, and talk to as many people and ask for feedback. Like, well, you said you was interested. Why you haven't bought a ticket yet? And they're gonna tell you, oh, well, it falls on the day we out of town, or I don't know if my kid is mature enough, or they gonna act right. Like, you gotta listen. You gotta get the feedback to know, like, should you adjust something, or should you speak to that? It's a whole selling formula. It's a whole selling formula. And then
I think it may just, and because I also did one with Gracie and Cookies. So it was around Christmas time. They did an art activity with Gracie, and then they decorated cookies, and then they took pictures with Gracie.
How did that go?
That turned out well. It was only $20. It turned out well. So I'm thinking it may be a price thing.
Nah, I don't think so, because we paid how much to go to Disney World to walk around. Yeah. I don't think price. It's just the clientele. It could be It could be the offer, the delivery, and you gotta warm people up sometimes. Mascots and events. If we don't know you, we haven't been to a lot of your events. We don't know if is it gonna happen. Exactly. They might have a picture in their head of the people in New York where they had a mask up and they smoking a cigarette. It's so many factors. So that's, you got to talk to the people to get down to the, what is it? Why y'all didn't buy? And ask them.
Okay.
Ask them. That's the only way.
Okay, so what I think I'm gonna do, I think I'll rerun the flyer, well, redo it, and ask, okay, why do I ask, like, when I post it, okay, we're gonna bring this event back.
Poll them in your stories and say,
Okay,
should we bring this back? Yes or no?
got you.
And then anybody that says no, respond to them and say, well, why not? Is it the price? Is it that? You can always start with polls because that's easier for people to share their opinion.
Okay.
A lot of people don't formulate sentences, or polls, I get more responses back.
Okay.
Anybody else can chime in, because I know y'all are some OGs. I know y'all doing parties. Natalie. I know you doing parties. I'm getting this vendor list for you,